Hey guys, what's up? It's Kaylee back with another lo-fi video. Today we are in my teenage bedroom. This is the bedroom from when I was in 6th grade to kind of 11th, 12th grade. I graduated high school a year early, so I had like 11th and 12th grade in 1 year. But we are in this bedroom. It's changed a lot. It didn't used to look like this. It used to be zebra print and purple. But it's definitely different. If you can see, we have Andy in the back over there, and he is just chilling while I film a video. But I wanted to film a quick video. It's not going to be super long. It's just going to be me talking. But I wanted to film a quick lo-fi little talking video just to see how you guys are, check in, see if anything new is up with y'all. If you have any updates, update me in the comments. I love reading about y'all's lives and everything like that. For me, I am starting a new job this week. Super excited about that. And then I am going to be just, having fun, doing my acting thing, doing my ring announcing thing. I'm booked for a few shows in December, one show in January, and a few shows in April. So I'm getting super excited about that. Things are starting to pick up with ring announcing wise. It's going to be a long road for that, but it's something that I really enjoy, and it's something I want to keep pursuing. I am I have an Aquarius stellium. And having an Aquarius stellium basically means that I'm a person that is very performative. I love to perform. I love to be in front of people. I love to help people. And that's like a big thing in the Aquarian kind of aspect is like creatives. And so I'm a big creator when it comes to like visual performance. And so as long as I'm like visually performing, I'm the happiest I could possibly be. So I'm just excited that I'm doing more of that and getting more into it. And it's so fun. And I'm really enjoying being like on stage again, being in ring again, doing stuff like that. It's just so fun. But yeah, everything is going pretty good. For a while, life was pretty rough. Like things were pretty rocky. But they've been getting a lot better. I believe in the law of rhythm. Life ebbs and flows, just like rhythm does. You're going to have your downbeats and your upbeats, and, sometimes your downbeats are a little bit longer than you expect them to be. I know that's definitely where I've been at. But you just got to trust in the universe, man. And I know that sounds kind of like, but it's true. You just got to trust in the universe and everything will work out. You just have to, and I say everything will work out. And what I mean by that is as long as you are putting effort towards yourself getting better, things will get better. Even if you can't see it, as long as you are putting that little twinge of effort, you can put in a little effort. It doesn't even have to be a lot of effort at first. You can do a little effort. And once you do a little bit of effort, that can cascade and snowball into bigger and bigger parts of effort. And before you know it, your life is way better than you expected it to be. Because even if you're just doing positive thinking, and you're going to want to do more once you start doing positive thinking, but even if you're just doing positive thinking, that brings you to such a new level because your thoughts are your reality. Everything we think is our reality. So like I said in another video, if you are thinking like, oh, I'm such a trash person, you're probably going to act like a trash person. But if you think, I'm a good person, I do good things for people, I help people, you're going to be more inclined to do those things. And that's not like me saying, oh, well, if you think you're a bad person, you're automatically a bad person. No, that's not true. You just are willing to do less for yourself, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense? If I don't make sense, comment because I'm just rambling here. But, yeah, there's a lot of things that are interesting about being back home. I went to both of my home places because I'm from 2 cities in Texas, and went to both of those, and it was really interesting because being in those cities almost makes you feel like you're in that mindset again, and it's really hard not to fall back into past patterns when you go to those old cities, or at least it is for me. And it's just interesting because you don't really think the way you do until you get there, and then you're like, oh, Ooh, this is how I used to think. This is weird. And you're rethinking like the way you're thinking, and it's just an odd sensation and it just feels weird. I don't know. Maybe tell me if I'm the only one that experiences that. But it's weird. Like you start thinking like you used to, and you realize how toxic that mindset was, and you're just like, whoa, I need to get out of this. um but yeah, it was interesting and kind of stunk because in one of the towns I went to, actually both of the towns I went to, I don't really have friends here anymore. They're all like moved or in different areas, stuff like that, you know, different parts of life. And so we don't really come to visit anyone except for my parents, who I love to visit. They're awesome. And I got to see both sets of parents, my mom, stepdad, and my dad and stepmom, and that was awesome. Got to see all my siblings. That was awesome. All my cousins, it was awesome, nieces and nephews, all that stuff. It was great. But it's interesting because we have so many different versions of ourselves, you know, and I feel like I definitely fall into that, where I have different versions of like who I am around my best friends, who I am around myself, who I am around like my family, and it's very hard to merge those versions of ourselves to create one full being. And I think that's something that I'm really working on right now, is learning to be myself in front of everyone. And it's not being fake, it's masking. It's putting up this mask of like, well, this is how I should act in front of these people because this is how they're going to accept me, when in reality you should just act how you were going to act, because if they don't accept you, they're not the people for you. And that's something we all really need to take into account. And it's way easier said than done, because sometimes we put on a face that we don't even realize we're putting on. And it's not until you're done with the interaction that you're like, ooh, that wasn't really me. But it's interesting. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's very interesting to think about, and very interesting in like, I don't know, human sociology, human psychology, stuff like that really interests me. But I'm very spiritual, so I usually look at it in the terms of like human design, astrology, tarot, stuff like that. That helps me kind of organize the universe a bit, and that's kind of what I tell people to find. Even if you're not a religious person, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I burped. Even if you're not a religious person, find a way to organize the universe. And you don't have to. This is not me saying do this, do this, do this. But this is what's helped me. Find a way to organize the universe. Find a way to make things easier on yourself. Work smarter, not harder. You know, I always accidentally flip those when I'm speaking, because I do the opposite way. I work harder, not smarter. When in reality, we need to be working smarter, not harder. Because if you find a way, and don't like categorize people based on it necessarily, but like knowing someone is a Capricorn and like knowing their whole chart, not just their sun sign, but like I'm into the whole thing. I'm an astrologer. I know like all the stuff. And so knowing like someone's whole chart helps me know how to approach them better. And it helps me know how to get around them better, and not like around them in a bad way, but just like, you know, work my way around how to be with this person. And that really helps me. And it doesn't have to be that. It can be anything, really. You can find a way of organizing the universe in just logic and science and stuff like that. But the way I've found is astrology and stuff like that really helps me. And it's just like the universe's organizer, if it'll make sense. Like, it's like astrology is like a big file cabinet that the universe keeps tabs of. And it's like, oh, let's go to Capricorn here. Let's go to Sagittarius here. Stuff like that. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all have an amazing day, night, wherever it is, wherever you are. And I hope you are going to have an amazing week, day, night, just like I said, whenever, wherever. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you.